Hello, everyone. This is the lovely Miss Di. And since I did a video on what makes a good man, I wasn't really finished addressing the topic. And I wanted to address modern dating. And I'm not dating now, not because of lack of opportunity. I just don't see anything out there I'm all that crazy about. And right now, I just be picking a man just to say I have a man. But in the perfect circumstances, there's a ratio of 86 men to 100 women. Some women are going to get left out. There are different types of men. The players who just want to have everybody and everything. There are the down low brothers who are really confused and they just don't want to say that they're homosexual. And let me have a disclaimer. I don't mind people being who they are, but you're not going to get your anus blown out and then come stick that same schlong inside of me and infect me possibly with something. Just be 100. I'm attracted to men. I'm not attracted to women. Bruh, go do your thing. But you're not going to expose me to anything. And I'm not going to play that whole Terry McMillan thing about discovering that her betrothed was gay. And then there are just some men who use women as fallback girls that they just call when they can't reach the person of interest, or they use them as transitional women. Well, I'm going through a rough time. I just went through a breakup, so I'm really careful with my heart. I really can't commit right now, but maybe in a few years. Bullcrap. You just want somebody to keep you company on Friday night other than your left and right hand, and I'm available, so that's why you want to call. It's a lot of bull crap out there, and I am almost 25 years old. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm also not going to put up with the whole chase thing. I'm not running after anybody. I'm not playing the Robin Givens boomerang games with anybody. Look into this camera and hear me when I speak. I am a very upfront person. There's no mystery or nothing about it. And most people say, "Oh, are you trying to say you're easy?" No, understand this. Take your notepad out and take notes. What I'm saying is I tell the truth. I don't feel like I need to live out a real life soap opera or romantic comedy. Two adult individuals should be able to verbalize their attraction to one another and go for it. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I got his number. I'm going to wait 3 days, because if I don't wait 3 days, he's going to think I'm desperate. And I'm sitting at home and twiddling my thumb and looking at the ceiling, but I'm not going to answer his phone calls. I can't pick up on the first ring because that's desperate. Child, please, I am almost 25 years old. If I want to call somebody, I'm going to pick up the phone and call. I'm not going to ring somebody's phone like a bill collector and the person have to disguise their voice. But I am going to call if I'm interested in somebody and say, you know what, let's go stop at Taco Bell. I want a chalupa. You want a chalupa? Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll watch a movie after that. Maybe we'll play a game or something and then play another one. We're all adults. Y'all know what that means. I really don't have to explain that. But I'm having a moment. But anyway, and then just the whole stunning in front of your homies like you're all hard, and you know that it don't be that way when you're alone with me. Don't front. And then I just love it when people try to check people in public to try to make it seem like they have it all under control, like I'm the man in the relationship. You don't have to assert your manness. Like I don't have to have my vajayjay exposed for people to know I'm a woman. You don't have to shout that from the top of your lungs. If you are confident in here, you don't have to do hyper masculine displays in public. That's a turn off. Um, People that can just date in a respectable manner. Um, I this may scare some men off, but the right type of man would be attracted to that. I am the person who wants a marriage bound situation. If you're just looking for a notch on your belt, you are so barking up the wrong tree. And that's not to say that 10 years are going to go by and you're never going to get any. I want some too, just like the next person. But all things come in due season. You don't just rush into that, because if you rush into it, it might not be good. And you might not even vibe with a person like that. There's just so many elements. Everything is rush, rush, rush. Like it's the end of days. And I want to be with somebody who would take it slow. Not too slow. I'm not gonna move in with you, play house for 10 years and don't get wiped up. I'm not saying that the minute that we meet, I'm planning a wedding and I have a place setting and a dress and you didn't even propose. What I'm saying is, why buy the cow when you can milk for free? Why buy the software when you can download for free? I'm not going to give you all those wifely benefits and you don't want to make it official and make me your wife. I'm not going to be the hooker. I'm going to be the wife. And if you want one, there are plenty of corners for you to stop under. That'll be $20, please. But it's not. This isn't Cat House, and this isn't the Bunny Ranch. It's not gonna fly. And a lot of people don't want to follow the rules of engagement. And guess what? They don't get the key to the city of Dineville. They don't. And because I feel that what I bring as a woman is special. I don't have a false sense of entitlement. If I didn't carry myself in the respectable manner that I carry myself, I wouldn't expect to be treated like a queen or a princess or whatever term, or a real woman. I would be expected to be treated like a Jezebel if I carried myself that way. But I'm not. But I'm just not going to let a man beat up and abuse my body, and then by the time he decides that he wants to make a commitment, my stuff is basically all worn out. It looked like my vajayjay has a black eye because it's been beat up so many times. I would rather the person make that commitment and one good man beat it up for the rest of my life, as opposed to a person that doesn't mean me any good and has no intention whatsoever of making a true commitment. Do it, and because like I said, a decent man can get the key to the city, the key to Dineville, and it doesn't take a whole lot. And people think that you're a yes woman, you're an easy woman, but it shouldn't be Blues Clues guessing games for two people to come together and connect. Too many people want to live out a Hollywood movie instead of real life. I can sit here and say, this is what I bring to the table, this is who I am, this is what I expect from you, this is what you can expect from me. Shake hands and agree to it. If you can't agree to the terms, you can't be a part of Dineville in Industries. I just keep coming up with more businesses for my screen name. Don't you just love that? But anyway, I just think that people ought to set standards for themselves, and I'm sure there are very good men who are tired of seeing a certain type of woman dominate unless we demand better as potential suitors for people. People are going to keep throwing out bullcrap. The Don Juans of the world, the people who were over validated in their life and think that they don't have to treat a woman well because they look good, is played. I'm I'm too old for that. I feel that at this point in my life, I'm looking for something real, something mature, something that is long lasting. It's not going to be, oh, we're talking this month, but nothing ever materializes. You're not going to lay away my stuff. Buy it, look at it, and buy it. Um, it, I just think too many people are willing to settle for less than what they deserve. And, ooh, it's cool that we're just going to be friends. Someday it may materialize. I think some people use that title because they're not man or woman enough to say, I'm not really interested in you like that, and it's never going to move forward. And then a person has false hope about getting with somebody, and they have a wedding planned in their mind or a house with some kids, and the other person's mind is so far removed from that. I think people just need to be honest. And please stop letting your homegirls know all your business. And be careful who you seek romantic advice from. Because some people are just bitter and they can't stand to see two people together and happy. And nobody needs to know what is going on in your bedroom except for you and the person that you're doing it to. Because too many people know too much intimate details about other people's relationship, and that's why so many things are so messed up. People want to have this big old dramatization about their relationship instead of keeping things sacred. That's why we have so many problems. I'm not trying to condemn anybody. You do what you want to do. It's not the world according to Miss Dime. What I'm saying is there's a certain level of BS I'm going to tolerate in my life, and once it passes about a 9.9 on my BS meter, that's it. Put a fork in it, I'm done. I don't have time for the I'm just in a difficult space right now. I've been hurt game that people try to run on somebody because they're really not done sowing their oats. They just want to say stuff so you can feel sorry for them. I've been there, I've done that, and by no means am I holding every man responsible. It's just that I'm not going into it with my eyes wide shut like I used to be. I'm seeing people for who they are, and there's a lot of snakes in the grass out there. And I did not leave women out because it's some nasty gutter bucket hookers out there who just want to prey on people. They're boobs and booty, Venus flytrap type of women, and they just prey on the innocent, and it's not right. And that's why so many good people are alone at this point in time. Well, I've probably gone over what I should have. You all be blessed and take care.